Wake up to reality. Nothing ever goes as planned in this accursed world. The longer you live, the more you will realize that the only things that truly exist in this reality are merely pain, suffering, and futility.
Well, we're back. Episode, what, 2? Was it?
Episode 2, yeah, absolutely.
We made it. The pilot episode didn't do too bad.
Yeah.
This, this one should be better.
y'all
yeah.
like my new home? Look at this.
Piano and all.
The high life now.
Like something in like the Avengers movie.
I know, right? Like my head is all like popping in and out. Y'all gonna see it. I'm gonna be a little cover. Come in 2 weeks. I'll be a little hobbled in my little office.
It's like it's gonna change.
I gotta work on lighting because there ain't no damn lighting in there.
That's how it is. Like,
it's gonna be like ghost white faced Andrew for like a week till I get my lights in.
I think my first videos I ever did, you couldn't see me at all because there was no light. Until somebody told me, like, dude, you need some light in your room. And I was like, really? And I looked and I'm like, I look like I'm in the dark of like a corner of a cave or something.
Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be like that, man, because I gotta replace the lights in there because it's only like one single incandescent light in there, and so it's all like low light.
Yeah, lighting.
Yeah, so I gotta replace the lightings. But yeah, so we are on Bleach episode 10, and that is our kicker. You know, we love our Bleach, we love our Ichigo. What'd you think of the episode, man?
It, of course, the 15 minutes we get, it was.
It's sacred. Let us cherish those 15 minutes.
Yeah, you have to pretty much like give your all to those 15 minutes because it goes so fast. And I mean, I like the Kenpachi part where it basically ends, I guess, his story of the new beginning, I guess, for him. And you see him has a child and his Zanbakuto is talking to him, or his child self's talking to him.
Well, I think no. Oh, yeah. So Urahara is the original Kenpachi.
Yeah.
So she's like number 1 or number 2 or something. I think whichever one it was. But she's like a Kenpachi. So he never really held the title of Kenpachi, is what it is. You know what I say? So because there can only be one Kenpachi at a time in the Soul Society. So yeah. So that's why he never really held the title. You know, until he had to defeat her to actually hold the title as Kenpachi.
Yeah.
And so it was nice seeing that. Have you read the manga though? Have you gone through the manga?
I haven't caught up to anything of the manga yet of this area. Now I've seen on the world of TikTok lots of stuff, so I don't know where it fits in of stuff.
Gotcha.
But yeah, on my TikTok is
so it like jumped ahead. It's reversed in the manga, so it's Ichigo in that storyline, and then it switches over to Kenpachi and Urahara fighting. So it's like reversed. So
the way the episode was is just opposite.
Yeah, it's just in reverse. Yeah, and then so it was a nice fight. I like it. I wish there was a little more of it and a little more it was like kind of like cheap, and because it was like, oh, all this time he's been holding himself back. I was like, come on, man. Like, all right, we already knew he was holding himself back. You know what I'm saying? But it's like to say like, like this is how he discovered his true power. I don't know. I just thought it could have done it a little better fashion, a little more Dragon Ball Z style, you know, like discover his inner power and then, you know, powered up and, you know, let that Super Saiyan 2 come out.
It was a lot of talking and daydreaming, it seemed like, and then you like for the ending it was just like, oh that's it. Oh, cool. Oh, that's how it ended.
Like he kills Urahara, you're like, what? Like, when did they even fight for him to kill her like that? You know? So
it was like flashback, dead. It's like, what the heck?
Yeah, right. And they were like, oh, and I was reading on this one blog, they were like, oh, you know, she unleashes her Zanbakuto and it's so crazy. Oh no, watching the YouTube. And he was like, oh, so fabulous. I'm like, dude, she like to do what? Like, what is Zanbakuto to do? Like heal him? Heal her? You know,
Yeah.
like didn't really do anything. Like
You
it's
just get
not really a
butterfly.
cool Zambacto, you know. Well, it's apparently like she's the strongest, and
Yeah.
I know that made me. That's me being Andrew about how they always put the women on the pedestal. You know what I'm saying? Like, calm down, Japan. Like, come on, man. Like, cause they always got to be that woman. Got to be the strongest in the Soul Society. I mean, like, damn near she was right underneath Yamamoto. Like right underneath them. Like, cause I'm reading. This is from the manga. You know,
Yeah.
it's like she's like right underneath Yamamoto. Like, you know, she's the strongest. You know, and it's like. Calm down, man. I think there was like strong ones out there, but you know, but now it's like since he defeated her, now like he's the strongest in the Soul Society. You
And
know,
I know
uh,
he's a fan favorite for a lot of people.
yeah, I had his picture on me yesterday when we met, but it kept on like glitching out and like my head and my beard was all like blending into the picture, and I was like, ah, man, I can't have it. It's not
Yeah.
working out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, he's as much. I love Ichigo, but Kenpachi, I have a thing for like the swords guys that are like kind of evil and trying to find their stuff, and he's probably one of my favorites. So I was kind of glad to see him get a little spotlight for sure.
Yeah.
Um, I mean, it felt like 6 minutes, and then it just went went into the Ichigo part.
Yeah, and that's the sad thing, man. That's where like I told you, man, we got to cherish some 15 minutes, man, because you only got 8 minutes, 8 minutes of that, and then we jump into Ichigo and the rest. All right, so yeah, I agree with you. I like him, but I'm more that whole samurai spirit thing,
Yeah,
with Kyoraku. You know,
yeah,
that's my whole flavor, man. I
yeah.
love those samurai type guys. You know, so that's my favorite. You know,
No, I can get down
uh,
with it.
yeah, man. I mean, he's a good one, man. He also too. I think, man, and this is spoilers, man. Like, I don't know if you want spoilers
Hey,
or not.
spoilers. That's what we're here for.
Okay, are you okay with spoilers?
I'm good
I
with it.
think.
If you're
Are you
watching
okay with
it,
spoilers, or you're not okay with
no,
spoilers?
I'm good with it. You can spoil it all I
Oh,
want. I'm
okay,
still gonna
okay,
watch
okay.
it.
All right. Well, this is just as I think I don't remember 100%, but I think Zempachi he uses his Zambato once and he dies like right afterwards. Like, yeah, dude. Like, I think that's how it happened, man. I think he like uses it in battle and then like dies like immediately right after. Because like it was like I think it was like the power was too great for even his body,
Oh
and he like
gosh.
dies right afterwards. So
Well,
don't hold me to it, but I think that's how it turned out. So that was a real sad one. I was like, oh man. So I was like, yay, Zapachi, you got it, Zaraki, and then he did. I
I
was
wouldn't
like,
doubt it though.
oh
It's usually my favorites that happens to. Hey.
yeah. Well, I mean, like, I don't think I don't have to go back and I have to look, but I don't think they're reigniting Bleach. You know what I'm saying? Like they're not restarting it.
Yeah,
So like the 1,000 Year War, man, I think a bunch of people died, man. Like,
makes sense though. Yeah,
they kill off a lot of characters, man, because I don't think they had plans on bringing it back. I think it was just like it was done after the 1,000 Year War, and or the 1,000 Year Blood War arc. So, man, I mean, we'll see what happens. But yeah, man. So we learned that Ichigo, therefore, is not a Soul Reaper.
yeah,
Yeah, he's always been a substitute Soul Reaper.
yeah,
Because he hasn't died yet. You know, he's
yeah.
still alive.
Hey, bro.
So, how are your feelings about his backstory now being what he is? Do you know what he is and all that that
Um,
jazz?
I know he's mixed with more than I'm mixed with for sure. He's what it's like every season something different with him. I don't know fully what it is. I believe what it ended with what is him talking to his mom or his mom talking. Is that
No,
what
no,
his mom or
no. So, do you want me to tell you
yeah? You
or
can tell me. I'm
okay?
like I'm still
All right. So he has like holification, right?
Yeah.
He can tap into that power, but really what it is that he's a Quincy. So his mom's a Quincy. So
Okay. Yeah.
therefore, like he has like half Soul Reaper blood and half Quincy blood.
Which makes
So
sense of why
yeah,
they were trying to drag him with them. And
yeah. Well, that's not his dad.
oh
So
snap.
like, yeah, we think that's his dad, but that's not his dad. I think Yahweh. I think that's his name, Yahweh or something like that. I think that's his dad or something. I think our like that's his lineage or something like that, or his grandpa. I think that's his grandpa. I think it was something in that realm. Like that's either his grandpa or his dad or something like that. So that's where it's coming from. So I don't want to read like so far ahead in the manga because like I said, I read it a little while ago. But then, like you read other stuff, like you forget everything you read, So I don't want to read too far into it because then I don't want to be like too spoilery, to myself because I'm like like I don't even watch it anymore.
I already know what happened.
Yeah. So no, the ending. So basically, he can't access the I forgot what you call those blades. He can't access the souls of the blades because he's not a soul reaper. So therefore he can't access the souls of blades. And the so Zangetsu, the only reason why he was able to get Songetsu was because remember he went into the negative world, went in there, jumped in there, grabbed Zogetsu by the balls, and then brought him on over. You know what I'm saying? That's the only reason why he was able to access his soul the Zanbakuto. So that's where it's coming from. That's why he wasn't able to get his Zanbakuto back. That's why they were going to build a new sword. That's why he was like, so the Master Blader was like, hey, you're going to have to go back and discover your roots because it's basically he has to do the same thing again.
Yeah.
He has to go back, grab him, get two other walls, and physically drag him into his sword because he's like, I can't do it. You have to do it yourself.
Yeah.
So that's where he's at. And so it dropped them off in front of their shop. So it dropped in front of their shop. So, Ichigo's Zaraki, not Zaraki, my apologies. Ichigo Kurosaki's shop. So the medical shop that his dad owns. Yeah. So that's where we're at. So, man, I mean, it's going to be interesting. You got any predictors?
Man, I'm just looking forward to some good fights. Hopefully, I don't really know what to predict. I mean, of course, I have a feeling that Ichigo's getting his Zanbakuto and probably gonna unlock more of his Quincy powers probably at some point, maybe. But I'm really looking for, as much as it's going to suck to see a lot of my favorite people die. I'm pretty much looking forward to some of these fights because it gives you a taste of it, and you see these bad people come in, their Quincy's just looking like, yeah, I'm ready to fuck shit up, and then you don't even see most of them. They're like, okay, I'm out, bye. It's like, what the? This Power Rangers are teleporting now and everything, and I was just like, man. But I'm looking. I mean, we have, I think, 3 episodes left, and then it goes on like a break or
yeah.
So
I don't even know when the next. When let me look it up. Bleach 1,000-Year War, Blood War. What would it be? Season 2, right?
Well, I believe season 17 is what they have it under.
Oh, 17?
Yeah, I know what they said on they're getting the last episode is supposed to be a 1-hour episode or something though.
Oh,
be a
Lord.
1-hour special on Bleach on December 26th or somewhere around there. 27, December 26th.
Okay.
1-hour special. So
what would it be? Episode 14, right?
12 and 13 will be combined, they said.
Okay.
So we'll get 30 minutes of fighting with, well, if the intro is only 1, then
Right.
45 minutes or so.
April. April 26, 2023.
That's when it comes back.
Yeah, that's when it will come back out.
It's not too bad. A little
Yeah,
break.
bad. Yeah, it's
Catch-
not too bad. Like the Rick and Morty jumped on till next summer, so
Oh man.
I was like, oh yeah, man, me too. I was like, ew. I was like, they already made it. Just release the damn thing. It's like,
Come on,
release
man.
season 7 already, man. Dang. So, yeah, man. So Bleach is very good insight. If y'all have any additional insights, any additional things y'all want to throw in there, let us know, and we would definitely review them and get back with y'all, and then let's have a discussion over it. So that was what do you call it? Bleach, 1,000 Year Blood War. Recap for 10. Looking for 11, which is what, next Monday, right? Yeah. Next Monday. And so what about Chainsaw Man? Now that was what I'm pretty excited about. Chainsaw Man, I told you before the show, man. Best episode so far.
Yeah,
so far.
when putting it on and where it started at in the episode, I was like, did they put 2 out? Did I skip something? What the hell's going on?
Yeah.
And then you start to see like how it's going in with the story, and I agree. By far, I think that was the best episode. With just, it was weird because like you get a little action with each episode, but this one just felt like fast paced the whole way. Like
Yeah.
something different was going on to lead up to the story that you're getting next. And I mean, Dingy and Power just pretty much getting beat up the whole freaking episode, getting trained by the top devil hunter. It was kind of, I mean, intriguing.
And he was what? He said he was um, oh man, I forgot what number 1, right?
Yeah.
In group number 1. I forgot what they used. They started with an S. Oh man. What did they call their groups again?
The safety.
No, I know it's public safety, but he
Yeah.
said I'm a part of
Special division.
Yeah, that's a special division 1 or something like
Yeah.
that, right? Yeah,
Something
division
like that.
Yeah, man, yeah, man. Yeah. So, did you catch the part where they said, okay, they took what's his name, Pretty Boy down to the dungeons to go make another contract, right?
Hayakawa, or one with the wolf.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you see, like you remember their names a lot better than I have. Like, I can't remember none of their names. Man. Like, I have tried to memorize these people's names, man, but I was just like, I will always draw blank. Other than Dingy and Power, I'm like, I don't know who else is there.
It's like some of them I don't know. Like some like.
Hold on. Okay, so yeah. Let me go. I'm pulling it up right now. So I at least get Pochita, man. I love Pochita, man. I gotta give me one of those Pochita characters. That's the chainsaw, the little doggy chainsaw.
Yeah, the little.
Aki was his name. Aki. So they took Aki down over there to the dungeon. But did you hear what he said? So he goes, "There's 2 people who made contracts with this thing, right?" Yeah. There was one who gave up something. Dang, I forgot what he said. One who gave up something, and then the other one gave up his eyes.
Yeah.
For this power. And I think that was Kishibe, which was the one they were training with. Yeah. Because if you notice how like he had that dead, like when they did that real close up to him, he like almost looked like, because he gave up his eyes, smell, and taste. Yeah. Is what he did. So he's able to drink all that alcohol because it doesn't affect his taste. You know what I'm saying? And then
that kind of makes sense.
Those dead eyes, man. So I'm interested, man. I'm curious to see where that went, man. That was a nice one. But like last episode 9, I really liked how they put the music and the tone in of the audio when it comes to their action scenes. You know what I'm saying? So like when she was giving up like her body parts, you know, and that was sort of like I like that because like the whole episode went silent while she was doing that, and all you could hear was her breathing because like she was slowly giving her body parts away, you know.
Yeah.
So it was just like it was like kind of like leading up to that. So and then whenever she just like disappears, boom, like that is just like the stop because like he's like, hey, what are you doing? And then just like nothing's there. And those kind of things freak me out, man.
Yeah.
Have you ever watched the show dang, oh man, it was on Showtime. Oh, HBO. Way back in the day. It was called The Departed. Have you ever watched The Departed?
Not the whole
HBO?
thing. I've seen the pieces of it.
Oh man, yeah, like that it was happening like kind of that. Like they were being departed somewhere, right? And they would be talking to somebody, and then it'd just be like nothing, silence, you know? And then it's just like, oh, just creepy as hell, man, you know? And it's just like good visuals, man. I like that, man. It was really nice. And then this episode came around. I thought it was really good, man, because it shows like the humanity that I sort of wondered why too. Like, man, all these characters look so young. Like, you know, they're like 18, 19, 20, you know, like they're all young. Like Denji's 16.
Yeah.
He's barely 18, you know. Our power is barely 18. And then it makes sense. It makes sense because like they're sitting in that field full of crosses, and then that's when you hit the gravity. Like, yeah, man, they're gonna be all young because half of them die in battle, you know, before they're even old enough to like. Because they were even talking about like, hey, Aki needs to retire. He's like what 19, right? Or like 18, barely 18, 19, right? They're like, oh, he needs to retire and go to public service, private sector already, and it's like, bro, barely even anything, man. You know, so. Yeah, I like it, man. It was a good one. It was a good one.
And it's interesting because it gave a lot of details, like with Aki and his sword. Like he asked the sword, "How many years do I left?" And they're like 2 years. And then so you look at him when he's in the hospital, and he looks way older, and you're like, "Oh, how old is this dude now?" And he looks like he's seriously one of the oldest ones now. And I mean, they've all said it. They said, you know, and they act so nonchalant when people die, and they're like, "Oh yeah, well, another one of my people died. Oh well, like, you know, this is the business." And I like how whenever Power they ask Power and Dingy, like, how do you feel that, you know, your comrades died? And they're like, well, you know, it happens. And they're like, do you want revenge? And they're like, nah, I don't really care about that. Like, and Dingy's like, will I cry for him? And he's like, nah, probably not. You know, I enjoy eating food and all this. It's just like, what the hell?
Well, I think it's because Denji's humanity was taken away. And first of all, he grew up really hard life. So like already all of his sympathy, humanity is gone. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then on top of that, especially whenever he merges with Poncha, it's like forget it. You know, like that. He even mentioned like, oh man, they took my heart. You know, like I have no heart left. You know, so I feel him on that one.
Yeah, it's for sure, like we've said it last time, that it's not an anime for kids at all. This is not between the adult jokes and the gore that, I mean, especially in this one, like the gore and the killings in this one were pretty cool for like anime purposes. Like, and then pretty much all the devils you're gonna be seeing. I know like everybody's hyped for the future devil coming in, that's gonna be getting the deal and everything. And I did see the manga like of it. It reminds me of some like Viking like type of like stuff. Like it's like kind of like a tree looking thing or something. But I mean, I guess it makes sense. Future and all that stuff.
Are we going like Game of Thrones feature?
Like, kind of, yeah. Like, cause all we saw in the episode was like an eyeball look at him, but it looks it has like, I believe like one eyeball. Like it looks like an eye, but I guess I don't know what it is in the middle of him, and then he has like antler horns coming out.
Oh, okay.
And stuff. And so it kind of reminds me of like one of the demons on Demon Slayer, but with all the eyeballs. But I mean, I'm kind of hyped for it. Like, hearing like, well, first of all, hearing all the demons they have locked up in there, and then knowing that this is probably one of the worst ones compared to what other ones they're going to be going up against, and the Gun Devil and all them.
So what show was it? I don't know. Maybe you remember that was like that. I think like the question was asked. You know who's really good, who's really doing good and bad, because it was like you're imprisoning the demons, but you're using them at the same time. So is that philosophically good? Are you doing good because you're capturing demons, or are you just as bad as the ones that are attacking because you're taking advantage of these demons? You know, so the
Yeah,
philosophical question is that who's really good and who's really bad. And I remember watching an anime that was asking that question. It may have been. You know what? I take that back. You know who it may have been? It may have been. Oh damn, man. Full Metal Alchemist that asked that question. You
that
know.
does kind of sound like it.
All right, here we go. This is. I was trying to find the thing. So he said, there are two people in the public safety that have contracts with this, right? He's talking
Yeah,
about that entity, that demon. One had to give up half their lifespan, right? And then the other gave both their eyes, along with their sense of taste and smell. And he goes, hopefully it likes you and you'll get a bargain. So somebody gave up half their lifespan.
just
I wonder who it was.
I mean, it's very interesting because there was a. I mean, you've already been introduced to a few demons already with contracts that are not with contracts that are with the Gun Devil, and then this one you find out the demon with the is there's a demon in the cursed sword that he has, and you find out his demon's not with him no more, and then you now it's the future demon, and then you get a whole new character, and now you're like, what we are saying is maybe he has a contract with that one because he's a bit off. I mean,
Who?
uh,
Aki?
no, not Aki, the one that's training Power and Dingy. The
Oh, Kibasa or something like that.
yeah,
Yeah, Kishibe.
yeah.
Kishibe.
Like even Power says like this dude's weird. Like
All right, man. You got to be weird. Remember, he said that. Who was he talking? He was talking to somebody earlier. Remember, and he was
yeah,
like, "Yeah, you got to be weird for this stuff, man." He was like, "You can't be a normal person to do this job that we're doing."
yeah,
He was like, watching people die left and right. You can't have love like that no more.
yeah.
So, all right, I don't want to read it because it's gonna spoil stuff for me, and I don't want to spoil it. I don't want to spoil because I clicked on his bio to see what's up.
That's why I didn't click on it. I was like, I don't want to see it in the no way.
So, how's the animation working out for you?
I like it. I
Alright,
guess after I think what helped me out honestly was after I complained about that, I ended up seeing that terrible Seven Deadly Sins animation they did.
Oh, yes.
And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna be appreciative to everything that anime gives me, so I don't have to see that ever again. Because I thought it was a video game, and somebody was like, "No, dude, that's the new animation for the show." And I was like, "Wow,
Yes. They're ending it like that with
yeah."
that horrific,
It's like I don't even want to
horrific.
watch it. Like,
Dude, I don't know who in this anime world is saying, "Oh yeah, yeah, that's good drawing. That's good. That's good. That's good. I like that. I like that."
it's,
Put that up. Put that up there.
it's like,
I
oh
don't know
man,
who these people are, man. God, it's awful. I
yeah,
I looked at it. I saw the trailer because it's on Netflix. I saw
yeah,
it's upcoming Netflix, and I was like, no, no, dislike, get away.
yeah.
I
That
love, I love Seven Deadly Sins, man. Escanor is my favorite, bro. Like, like
that guy's awesome.
that is I love that show, man. But dang, when they came, oh, that I saw that trailer. I was like, nah, I can't do it, man. It's stupid. So
Yeah.
I'll use those harsh words on that. That's stupid.
Hey, I mean, I don't. It is. It's. There was nobody online in any Facebook, Twitter, any groups I was in that were like, "This is it. Like, this is good." Like, some
Right.
people were like, "I've been a fan forever, and now I don't even want to finish it." Like, it's
Yeah,
like,
I'm the same way. I don't want to watch it
yeah,
because it's gonna ruin it. Like really bad. So, Demon Slayer is coming out in theaters. Did you see the Crunchyroll release?
yes, yeah. I saw the trailer to it. Believe Sunday.
Okay, yeah. It was like 3 days ago. Yeah. So they're gonna have the first episode attached to it, man. So yeah, man, it's gonna be the first episode for Demon Slayer, and man, so for season 3. So I'm gonna take the girls. We're gonna go watch it. I'll let you know when we're gonna go, man. So
Let me
yeah, we
know.
jump on it. So we can go check it out, man. Because I told her no. I was like, I don't know, watch no season, the last episodes of the season. I watch it at home, bro. And
Yeah,
she's like, oh, it's gonna have the new episode in there. Episode 1. I'm like, oh, really? Okay, all right. I'll
yeah.
go check it
Now
out.
you got my
Yeah,
attention.
exactly. Now you can check it out.
Yeah, I figured it would.
So
I saw
they
them at the
updated.
end. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, well, I didn't, man. I was like half asleep watching it,
Yeah,
and I was like, part 1, part 2. It's gonna be a 2-parter. Nah, I ain't cool with that. I was like, I don't want to watch that. And then like I didn't even finish it, man. And then that's what it told me. I was like, oh, okay, all right, cool. I'll watch it. The upcoming. Oh, so I know last time we reviewed it without recording. So 2023 upcoming shows. Coming from the website spindletimes.com. Number 10, Tokyo Revenger, season 2. I
let's
know you said you
go.
liked that. I said I couldn't get with all that talking.
Yeah,
Release date January 2023. So next month, man. All right, it's gonna
yeah.
be good.
Coming up.
Uh, season 2. They have not released the episodes yet, but the first season had 24 episodes, so it's probably gonna chop down in half. So we're probably gonna have 13, for season
Yeah.
2. The next one, number 9, Classroom of the Elites, season 3. I think this is new genre. Oh, season 3, yeah, of course. But this is new on my radar. Classroom of the Elites. Season 3 has been confirmed for 2023, but did not give a date yet. So it's going to be following. It says the 8th volume of the novel series. One of my personal favorites. Mushoku Tensei, Jobless Reincarnation, season 2. That one is a good one, man. You gotta check it out. You gotta watch it. It's gonna be coming up in 2023. They didn't give a confirmed date yet, but it just says 2023. But it is a good one. So if you have not seen it, to everybody out there in the YouTube world, go watch it. It is hilarious. It's dirty, funny, action, makes you cry, makes you wonder, makes you think. Got all of it in there. It was actually one of the first isekais mangas. It just took forever for it to come out as an anime because they wanted to make sure it was like perfect. So really good. The Rising of the Shield Hero. That was another good one. Oh, it says, was it canceled? Oh, it was renewed then canceled. Rising of the Shield Hero.
It's actually one I've seen a few of.
Oh, no, it's still coming out. 2023. Did not give a date out for it though. 3rd season. It's a really good one. 2nd season kind of drags in the middle, like kind of dragging right now. But yeah, I'm on what episode? I think I'm on episode 9 or 10, I think, right now with it. So I'm finishing up that one as well. But yeah, it's good. I like it. It's kind of like the first season really rocked, man. The first season was good.
I've seen a few of it because Victor would watch them, and Victor's one of those people. He doesn't care if you've never seen it; he's just gonna watch it.
Oh yeah.
And so I've seen the parts of it, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna check this out. So I've seen a few parts of it. I want to finish it up.
Oh, it's a good one, man. You're gonna like it. You're gonna like it. Number 6 on the list is Demon Slayer's Swordsmith Village arc. Yay! Everybody gonna love that one. Everybody love the first two. We're gonna see the third one. Is Tanjiro finally gonna get some asthma medication? Because that's exactly what he's having trouble with. But can't breathe. Well, can't breathe. Can't catch his breath. You know what they say? They say they can't catch his breath. So he need to catch his breath so he can fight. So, so we know what's up with that one. Crunchyroll, please sponsor us. Will be shout out to go see the movies in theaters. They're going to be releasing the last bit of the season 2. And then they're going to have the first episode of season 1. It's going to be in theater. So watch out on Crunchyroll. See what's up. Vinland Saga season 2 is number 5 on the list. So if you haven't seen Vinland Saga 1, I suggest you go watch it. If you love Vikings, right? Like the show Vikings, this is it. Like this is the show for it. All it is action, very little talking. Then at the end, it talks too damn much, and you're like, shut the hell up and show me some Viking action. Ends pretty like anticlimactic. You're like, yeah. But like season 2 is supposed to be like really badass stuff. According to the manga, Thorfinn is supposed to really come back really strong. My personal favorite is Jujutsu Kaisen. Be coming out. Season 2. Took too long, but it's coming out. So Jujutsu Kaisen is be coming out. Have you man, I forgot to ask, man, have you seen Vinland Saga?
No, I've seen the first 2 episodes, I think. And I am already in it. I had to watch some sports stuff with it coming up.
Gotcha.
But I have it on my list for sure to finish it.
Yeah, man. I'm telling you, man, first like 5, 6, 7, 8 episodes rock, man. It's like really badass. Then it gets kind of stupid, and then you get kind of boring and kind of talk too goddamn much. Man. It's like get on with it. Yeah, get on with it. So everybody's favorite Jujutsu Kaisen. If you are watching this, you've probably seen Jujutsu Kaisen. I mean, goddamn, it's like one of the breakout manga, breakout anime, breakout everything. Broke some records along there with Demon Slayer. So check it out if you haven't. It is awesome. Number 3 on the list is Attack on Titan final season part 3. Dragging it on too goddamn long. But if you're into it, you're into it. Me personally, not into it. So I stopped watching like after season 2. So not even season 2. I think I got like halfway through, like gave up because I was just like, it's not my jam, man.
I actually didn't like Attack on Titan, so.
Oh, okay. So we're on the same boat with
Yeah, I tried to. Everybody kept, come on, keep with it. And I'm like, I got to half of season 3, I believe, and I was like, I can't do this anymore. And I'm right there. I could finish it, but I'm just like, I'm right.
Yeah, dude. No, man, I got to it, man. I like I got to the wall, saw the wall and everything, man. It just just not my jam, man. What can I say? It's just not my jam, man. Like it like it fell flat for me when it was like it almost went Full Metal Alchemist at the end, where like it was like, oh, it was all pretend, you know, like it was like,
don't do that to me again.
Yeah, I was like, no, I don't care. So if you like it, I know we're gonna catch some heat on there. Bring it on. I can defend myself on why Attack on Titan is not the greatest anime. You can
no, by far. If you say it's that, I'm definitely arguing on that with you.
Yeah. Some people just go crazy over it. So number 2 on the list is One Punch Man season 3, which is much needed after season 2 disastrous ending and season. But if you are ready for the same old of season 2, get ready because it's all the same people coming back to draw it and to stylize it and art it and everything. So that is a shame, but the storyline is supposed to pick up a lot faster though, because season 3, really with the Demon King, is really going to pick up with them. So that's what's really going to be fun. And Garu is going to actually explode on this one, and it's just watching. It's just going to be funny watching Saitama just be like, "Oh, okay, cool," like the whole time. Because I already read the web manga, right? So like the whole time he keeps that same energy of like, who are you? Like, and he's like, I'm your greatest nemesis, like a Speed of Sound, Speed of Sonic. And he's like, what? Like, he really honestly pays him no attention, and it's hilarious to watch. It really is. And he's like, he destroys, Garu kills everyone, and this man is still like, who? What? Like, why are you so angry with me? Like,
what did I do?
It's hilarious to watch. And so number 1, this one I haven't seen, and I just heard about too, to be honest. Solo Leveling. It's a South Korean web novel. Yeah, man, it's coming out. They said it's really, really good, man. It's supposed to like set the world on fire again, with the whole isekai and the whole what is it? So it's a Korean, like I said, a Korean webtoon that came out. It's a hunter, strongest anime. Just give you a little bio. It says Solo Leveling is set in a fictional world where hunters have magical abilities. Meanwhile, the series centers around one hunter is the weakest of them all, while you see his journey of how this guy becomes the strongest hunter of them all. This is one of the finest editions in our list of top 10 animes to watch. Yeah, I mean, I've been hearing everybody's been talking about Solo Leveling. Like, it's
now that I see the pictures, I've seen this guy, the main character, a lot on stuff, and I'm like, this is the name. I couldn't think of the name of it.
Oh, this anime?
Yeah, and a lot of my friends, they were like, "Yo, what is this? I want to watch this." And I now I realize why I could never find it anywhere because it hasn't come out yet. That makes sense.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah. Oh, that's good, man. Yeah, because everybody been talking about it, man. I took it. Mine's like an advanced player, or not an advanced player, but advanced tower. The one I told you about before. That one, I feel like it's almost like the same thing, But yeah, they said this one's a completely new one. It's gonna everybody on everyone's radar to be really good. So once again, this is gonna be in Spell Times, SPIEL times.com. Really good website. I normally use them for my top 10. They're really good on predicting what good animes are coming out in the new seasons and everything. So this list is from November 16th, but like I said, they update it a lot. So like last time, level 1 wasn't on there. They updated it and put level 1 on there because want to make sure they have all the good stuff on there. But yeah, once again, I encourage everybody to go check out these animes if you haven't already seen them. Watch the previous season so you're caught up and then you're not falling behind. But let us know what other animes you would like to see and watch. Nick, do you have any recommendations for the wonderful anime weeboos that we have out there?
Man, look, I'm always gonna shoot my shot with One Piece, but I know y'all don't have 5 years to waste of your life. But man, honestly, I think the ones you named are, especially this coming year of what's coming out, I think you hit it spot on for sure. There's not. I do want to know what that new Naruto thing that's going on. They've been throwing out hints and everything. Everybody has their theories of what's going to happen with it, but I'm giving hope that Naruto is saved from this treachery of Baruto because I'm tired of people making fun of it. Like, Baruto deserves to be made fun of. Don't get me wrong, but Naruto doesn't deserve it.
Well, are we talking about because they're waking up the Uzumaki, right? The gods of basically the gods of Naruto.
Yeah.
So yeah. Yeah, man. I am hopefully,
God.
hopefully Naruto comes out of there somehow.
It's that's
Uh,
one of the only animes I know that people only talk about old stuff. Like, yeah, you remember when he fought Madra? You remember when he
yeah,
and
I'm member
Sasuke?
berries on there. I'm member berries all the way, bro. Like
Yeah,
you drop a little card in there and say member berries. Andrew, you dropped them little member berries on my head, man. Member berries, because that's me all day long. I like, hey, you remember when Guy came out of nowhere and saved Kakashi? Like you remember that? How did he do that? Like
it's
he was across the world. Like anybody know?
it's
So
just man, it's hard because you got Dragon Ball Z that did their thing with Super. It's still going now, and then One Piece feels like it's gonna go on for the next 20 years of my life. Bleach is going on, and then Naruto's just there.
well, Super, they did the movie, which
Yeah,
was horrific in 3D animation. Like
yeah. I didn't watch it. Yeah,
whoever approves these 3D animation, I find you on the streets. I will knock your shins out, bro. Like, I don't care. I don't care. We need to pull away from this wicked 3D animation, computer CGI. I feel like I'm watching what is that 90s cartoon, the one where they would jump into the circuitry.
Digimon.
No. This is they would jump into the circuitry of like computers and stuff like that and fight Zorg or something like that.
Oh man.
Uh, they were like blue face skin guys. It
Yeah,
was obviously a black dude, but they made him like blue
yeah.
face.
They made a blue. Yeah.
uh,
Oh man.
but it's like watching that to me.
Yeah,
That's
I can
like
see
the
that.
animation style. I'll find the name of it. Not right now, but I'll
Yeah.
find the name of it. Come back with it. But I do have to recommend. So my recommendation is one that came out that is hilarious. That I think everyone needs to watch. It's a slice of life. It's called The Way of the Husband. It's on Netflix, so everybody can watch it. It is a Yakuza member turned house husband, and it is hilarious. Everyone needs to go watch it. It has a main underlining story plot, but it's not like a slice of life. So if you're not familiar with the slice of life kind of episodes, it's just like they just take snippets of what happens in the everyday person's life in Japan, right? So go watch it. Season 2, I think, came out or is about to come out in a couple of weeks. It is hilarious. Everybody needs to go watch it and shows it some love so we can get a whole season 4 or 5 and all that jazz because it's hilarious as hell. But yeah, that's it for me, man. Nick, anything else?
No, I'm waiting on Records of Ragnarok. I know you didn't like it, but
Uh, Once again, nasty 3D
that's
animation.
why I
Oh,
saved this for
God.
the end. I was
Yeah,
like,
man. Yeah, man. You air that out, bro. Go throw that in the trash, man. I was so hyped for it. The manga had it looking like it was the bees and knees. I was like, oh man, you bringing back all these, and I love ancient Greece, man. I was like,
yeah,
you bringing back all these ancient. Then they brought them. Oh my god, man!
that's
Zeus
like,
with the with you all like, oh man, Adam kills. I'm like, what, dude? Zeus? What are you talking about, bro? Like what? This don't even make sense, man. Like
dude.
power scaling is all off, man. Like what, dude? So
Yeah, it was a weird. There's a lot of people I talk to that don't like it. It's one of
it
those like I think I'm gonna finish it, but it could have been
Oh
way
yeah,
better.
season 2 is coming out. Like I think in a couple of
Yeah, I know.
weeks.
That's why I was like,
Like
I'm gonna end up watching it, and I mean, hopefully I can binge through it so I can just give it my opinion on it.
yeah,
I do
I
want to
can
see.
look. I can watch it and I can binge through it. Right? Hold on, I'm
Yeah,
trying to knock my computer crash because when I open Netflix up on my computer, my graphic card is so old and dead, it like dies on me and I'll freeze up and I'll be in the podcast. Just had to like, because it just died on me. But yeah, I could binge watch Ragnarok like nothing, because it's not that long. But
episode.
yeah, so we can go over it next time, man. But you're gonna kill me, bro.
No,
I see. Okay. Oh, go ahead.
No, I said you're good. I know there's so many people that don't like it, and I was fine with it. I was like, yeah, I see why y'all didn't like it. Like, I'm not. It's not something where I'm like, oh man, I want to watch this. But it was like I've already invested 12 episodes. I'm gonna keep when I got time. I'll keep watching it.
Well, like I said, man. Yeah, man, I could binge watch it. Like I said, I don't. It don't bother me. But if I watch Ragnarok, you gotta watch the House Husband.
Yeah.
Watch House Husband, and I guarantee you're gonna like it. It's hilarious. Let me see. I was trying to see if yeah, you see, I'm already episode 7 is where I left off. Episode 7.
Oh, you missed the best part.
I was watching it, man. I'm like, I just turned it off, man. I'm like, dude, like this power scaling is horrific.
It was bad. You're not gonna like the rest of it, thing because it gets even worse.
I'm like, how is Adam beating up Zeus? Dude. This doesn't even make sense, man. I was like, so yeah. But all right, man. So go ahead, Nick. You do your outro because you master at it.
Well, if y'all made it to this point, man, make sure y'all like, subscribe, comment on anything that we do, any content you want to see, whether it's mangas, anime, whatever. None of that weird stuff that y'all be posting in these groups that I be seeing and everything. But
that's a different show.
Yeah, that's totally different.
Unrestricted age show. Go to Patreon.
I shared our last one, and somebody's like, "Can y'all comment and rate on these?" I was like, I'm not even writing back to that thing. I was like,
that was me. I was trying to generate some buzz.
Yeah, man. If y'all made like, subscribe, man. Appreciate it. Keep watching. We'll be doing some more content for sure with the breaks coming up. We got some time on our hands, so.
Yeah.
As you said, we're out.
All right. Out.
Later.
How much I'm working for this? I swear my dreams are too important.